Cinderella, Kida and the Stolen Timepiece. In the depths of Atlantis, where ancient magic still thrived, Queen Kida stood guard over one of her kingdom's most precious artifacts, the Timepiece of Atlantis. This mystical relic, passed down through generations, maintained the delicate balance between past, present, and future. But one morning, as golden light filtered through the crystal-clear waters above, Kida discovered the timepiece had vanished. Almost immediately, strange occurrences began plaguing both Atlantis and the surface world. In her underwater kingdom, Kida watched as ghostly figures of her ancestors walked through walls and spoke in echoes of the past. The very fabric of time seemed to be unraveling, with moments from Atlantis's golden age bleeding into the present. Meanwhile, far above the ocean's surface, Princess Cinderella found herself trapped in an endless loop. Every morning, she awoke to the same chiming of her castle's clock, forced to relive the same moments over and over. The only thing that changed was her enchanted clock, which now glowed with mysterious symbols she had never seen before. Following the strange pull of her glowing clock, Cinderella discovered a hidden passage beneath her castle. The tunnel led her deeper and deeper until, to her amazement, she found herself in an underwater city that defied imagination. There, she met Queen Kida, who immediately recognized the symbols on Cinderella's clock as ancient Atlantean script. Together, they pieced together the truth. A treasure hunter named Marcus Drake had stolen the timepiece, believing he could use its power to rewrite history and crown himself king. But his interference had caused time itself to fracture, creating ripples that affected both their worlds. Their search led them through the twisting streets of Atlantis to an ancient temple, where they found Drake attempting to harness the timepiece's power. As he activated the relic, reality itself began to splinter. Atlantis flickered between its past glory and present state, while around Cinderella, glimpses of her own history flashed by. Her days as a servant, the night of the ball, her wedding day. Kida engaged Drake in combat, her crystal necklace glowing with power as she demonstrated the fighting prowess of Atlantean warriors. Meanwhile, Cinderella, drawing upon her own experiences with magic, remembered the words her fairy godmother had taught her. As time fractured around them, she closed her eyes and made a wish, not for herself, but for both worlds. The magic within her, combined with Kida's crystal power, created a surge of energy that knocked the timepiece from Drake's grasp. Kida caught it mid-air and quickly returned it to its proper place in the heart of Atlantis. As the relic settled back into position, time slowly began to stabilize. The ghostly visions in Atlantis faded away, and above, the surface world returned to its natural flow. Cinderella felt the weight of countless repeated mornings lift from her shoulders as time finally moved forward again. Before she departed for her own kingdom, Kida presented her with a gift, a small Atlantean hourglass that sparkled with a faint blue light. "Time is precious," Kida told her with a knowing smile. "Never be afraid to use it for yourself." Cinderella understood the deeper meaning behind these words. Though her past had shaped her, it didn't control her future. Each moment was a gift, an opportunity to write her own story. As Cinderella returned to her castle above the waves, both queens had gained something valuable from their adventure. Kida had found a friend who understood the weight of responsibility, and Cinderella had learned that sometimes the greatest magic lies not in changing the past, but in embracing the present moment. And somewhere between the surface and the sea, a friendship was forged that transcended not just distance, but time itself.
Subscribe now and step into a new story where fairy tales come with a twist.